Hi everybody and welcome back to my creative journey. Today is the 2nd of February and I have been filling out my bullet journal for a whole month. This is, as you perhaps have understood, my very first attempt at a bullet journal. And I want to think about what I thought was good and not good for January, because I am now planning my setup for March. And what lessons have I learned? What don't I want to do again? And what do I want to do again? That's what I'm going to look at today. So, well, I love having a welcome the month page, sort of a presentation of what month it is. I love having that, so I'm going to continue doing that also in March. For some reason, I really like when I see people cut off a piece of a page so the page only gets half, either this way or that way, and I want to do something with that. I haven't exactly decided what yet, but I'm thinking about it. So I'm continuing with the welcoming page. I really like the highlight of the day page. This is sort of like the journal bit or the diary page of my bullet journal, and I really like it. It's really fun trying to cut down what I have been doing that day in only a sentence or two. Random thoughts, going to keep it, really love it. I always have a lot of strange random thoughts, and I like to writing them down so I can remember them. Sleep, well, as you can see, it's been filled out. I'm not sleeping as many hours perhaps as I should, but I'm thinking that this actually looks quite boring. I thought that my good and bad situation during the night was going to be a bit more, well, sometimes good and sometimes bad, but as you can see, I always have good night's sleep. This is the day before I started work after Christmas, so this is why I slept badly that day. Habits, could I do this in some other way? This is also quite boring. Perhaps not as many as I have here. I'm going to think about that. As you can see, I haven't been filling out anything in my training section, and not my alcohol either. I can't drink with my heart condition that I have right now, so it's actually quite, I don't have to have that in my life because I don't drink, that's it. Thinking about this, thinking about how I can do this in a much more fun way. I have been looking online and I have found some ideas, and I think I'm going to change this page for March. Pain, well, as you can see, I have a lot of pain. This is my headaches, and the number I've been writing in is the number of pills that I have, my painkillers that I've had to eat that day. Down here there's 3. Not as fun to be me all the time. I've been having an inflammation in my shoulder, and that's been quite annoying and painful, but it's actually a lot better right now, 2 days after this, but there has been a change. So I'm going to keep that. I think that's an okay way to highlight the pains that I have in my life. Haven't done any framing. but I still want to have the page because I want to have the opportunity to frame something for every month. Perhaps when perhaps I will write out, I will copy out a photograph or something just to put something in here, but I haven't decided yet. Mood, also quite a boring page. I have been, for February, I'm trying to do this in a different way. I'm doing this more like this, both for work and for private. And of course, on a Saturday and Sunday, I don't work. So there will be fewer on the work side of this line. But I think this way is a better way to do it, because this just looks boring. Actually, it doesn't take a lot of room on the page, and still the whole tracking thing is a whole page. So it should be, I could shrink that down. Weather, well, we didn't have a lot of good weather in January, as you can see. And as you can see, I forgot to have a color for when it's cloudy. So I just decided to do some lines with my black pen when I'm writing it down. I'm also writing down the temperature and a small word just to highlight what the weather was like that day. I think this is fine, but this is also a page that I want to continue changing over the month, to do it in different ways to highlight the weather. Then we come to the page on what books I've been reading. And as you can see, I had planned for like 4 books in January, and it turned out to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more books than that. Could possibly be because I had 1 week off in the beginning of January, and I read a lot of books on that week. But as you can see, well, 6 more books after I've had my week off. So this is something I have to think about when I continue tracking my books for the other months. I have decided that I won't color these. I want to show that these are put in afterwards, and just leave it like that. Did a lot more shopping than I actually thought. We shall see how this will turn out in February, because, well, as you can see, this is my books page, and I have decided that 5 is enough. We shall see if it is enough. And also, for shopping, I have only 4 tulips that I can fill out. So I'm currently thinking about how I can add tulips up here if I need to in retrospect. So I've done a whole month. I think this is fun. It's a different way of doing some sort of journal or diary. It highlights a lot of things in my life that is important to me, and I'm going to continue this, but I want to evolve it, do it in different ways. This is going to be my challenge for the upcoming months, to do differently every month, and not copying my own design. Well, for some, perhaps like this one, it could be the same, because, well, it is what it is, and I don't have to show it in any other way. But other pages, I feel like I can try and evolve, and that is what this journey is all about. I am learning this, I am rethinking, I am changing, I am evolving, and that's what I like about a creative journey. The way it will make me grow and think, and well, I like that. As you can see, I have already started, since yesterday was the 1st of February, I have started trying out my February layout, and well, it felt good to do it. So next week I'm actually on a scrapbooking event the whole weekend, and we shall see if I can sneak in and do some filming on site, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it time-wise. If I have the time for it, that's what I wanted to say. So if I am not giving you a new film next week, you know why. So after that, I want to show you my thoughts for March and starting my setup for March. And I hope that I will see you in my next film. Have a nice week, everybody. Bye.